Up next, the Bulls taking on the Pistons. For the Chicago Bulls, it has been a roller coaster of a season for them. But tonight, they look to ride the fervor of the home crowd and take another step toward their ultimate goal. Pistons, Bulls, up next. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter, David Aldridge, on the sidelines. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Cade Cunningham.
And he's got it going at the foul line these days. His free throw percentage looks a lot different in the last 10 games than it did earlier in the season. He's tinkered with a few things and really improved his form.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Thompson and Harris are their forwards. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Chicago, Josh Giddey is out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Ball, and it's Vucevic, and it's White in at the 2 guard. And Stan, it seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. You know, Stan, it is great to see Kobe White put it all together.
It sure is, Kevin. This guy hung in there with a great attitude, even when he wasn't playing as much as he wanted to. He's still growing as a player, knocking down shots. His confidence is sky high. His approach will take him a long way.
I got to believe, as a coach, that is incredibly satisfying to have that kind of player.
Yeah, it really is when you have a guy like that and he just keeps getting better.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
He's perfect from the line this time.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Pass to Duren. Cunningham, a screen on Vucevic. Here's Thompson. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Yeah, developing consistency with the jump shot has been Asar Thompson's #1 priority.
Outside, White. Back to Ball. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Now Vucevic, defended by Duren. And it's Vucevic missing. On the wing, Harris. Defended by Dosunmu. And Duren slams it in.
Well, physical play by Duren at the rim, which doesn't allow much room for interference.
Outside, Ball. On the wing, Dosunmu. The tray. No good. Shot missing. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Cunningham. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Giddey against Thompson. White setting the pick for Giddey. Outside, Ball. Vucevic, a screen on Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Cunningham against Ball. It's hauled in by Harris.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Duren, no good.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Dosunmu, the pass to Giddey. Outside, White. Here's Ball. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Drills it from outside.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique, but man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
Now here is Harris, coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. Lets it fly. Top of the key jumper, no good.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Ball against Cunningham. Ball kicks to Giddey. Vucevic a screen on Thompson. Here's Giddey. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Now, Giddey. After Tim Hardaway missed from long range. Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. White with it. Launches a three. Rebounded by Hardaway. Pass to Cunningham. Here's the three. Hits it from three-point range. Cunningham's got 5 now.
Yeah, and Cunningham there, able to shoot with his feet set. That's when he knows he can hold.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Pause in the action. Let's look at the numbers for Tobias Harris. He's right around 13 points a night, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Well, he's found his groove. He isn't forcing anything, and he's making the most of his chances.
Giddey, the pass to Dosunmu. Outside, White. Vucevic a screen on Hardaway. Here's White, and it's blocked.
Well, Duren making his physical presence known.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Outside, Ball. Clock at 6. Wide open. Count that one. He's got 5.
And Ball is a clever player, especially in the pick and roll. Looks to shoot as soon as he gets space coming off that screen.
Now, here's Duren. Last time out, he had 13 points. Cunningham's shot is off. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been there.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
To the paint, left block shot on the way, and it's White getting it to go.
Well, as a guard like White, you need to score inside. Force teams to respect you everywhere.
Cunningham sets a screen for Hardaway. On the way, Harris. Duren the pass to Hardaway. Duren a screen. And Hardaway gets it to go.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Pass to Dosunmu. Up again, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
Yeah, an impressive offensive rebounder. Vucevic isn't afraid of throwing his weight around.
And Duren slams it in.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now here's White. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Pass to Vucevic. The shot misses. Great defense that time from Duren. To the middle. The shot. Bank shot. No good. Bulls trail by 4. It's White on the wing. High arcing shot. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Now, here's Thompson. Last game we saw him score 14. Pass to Hardaway. Now, Cunningham. Shoots over Ball. Cunningham gets the bucket. And it's a 6-point Detroit lead.
Yeah, that's a shot that Cunningham is very comfortable with. No problem with the mid-range.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Coming to the floor, it's your 3-1-2 crew.
Williams is checked in for Josh Giddey. And a switcher also for Detroit. Beasley's checked in. Ball against Cunningham. Outside, White. And he finishes nicely on the way. White's got 6 points.
You gotta commend the concentration White showed there. He doesn't get thrown off kilter easily.
Harris outside. From outside, off the mark.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Pass the ball. Williams, a screen on Cunningham. Outside Williams. No good on the triple. Detroit leading by 4. Harris passes to Beasley. Cunningham with it. Hardaway with it. White covering. 6 on the shot clock. Hardaway, no good. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. Now, here's Ball. Following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. 14 feet away. It's hauled in by Harris. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Hardaway. Now Duren. Cunningham with it. Taken away by Williams. And here comes the break. Dosunmu, shot's good. And that'll tie this game up.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Now, here's Cunningham. He has 7. Hardaway passes to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Well, that is a solid screen by Duren. And then the big man rolls right into scoring position.
And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Now here we are, Greg, in the second half of the season. What do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Dosunmu. Kevin Huerter comes in for Kobe White. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Ball. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Well, he's as steady as they come at the big man position. Vucevic is someone you can count on to help you shoulder some of the offensive load.
Now here's Schroeder. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And great for Bruce Ellis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
First one falls for him. Chicago making a switch here. Smith is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Break 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
Clock at 6. Beasley, the pass to Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And you look at Asar Thompson, coach, already imposing at the defensive end of the floor.
He certainly is, Kevin. And that's what they got him to do. But it's the offensive end where he has to make strides, especially in his three-point shooting. It's problematic for a perimeter player who struggles to get the ball in the basket.
That free throw good from Thompson. He stands since 2009. The Pistons have just 2 playoff appearances.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin. And they got swept in both of those playoff appearances. They haven't won a playoff game since 2008. And with all the lottery picks they've made recently, their fans are itching to see some progress.
You know, Stan, I've always thought that your path, kind of like Billy Donovan's, going from the college game to the pro game, both enjoying success, very, very similar paths.
Except for one thing, Kevin. Billy could actually play. I couldn't. So, you know.
Well, you're not being fair to yourself now. Come on.
Billy was a great college player. And I think, Kevin, Billy Donovan's the most underrated coach in the NBA. This guy's a surefire Hall of Famer. Back-to-back national titles in college, and then you look at the consistent success he has had in the NBA with teams. This guy is as good as anyone in the country, heck, anyone in the world coaching basketball.
Well said. And he knocks down the first one. And you look at the Detroit Pistons, Stan, so much young talent, but the chemistry is a work in progress, clearly.
Well, it is, Kevin, and they're working on it, but it's hard with so many new faces, and they still need a second and third guy that they can build around. They've got a lot of good role players, but they need a couple more stars.
And staying a positive for the Bulls over the last couple seasons. They've really done a good job of taking care of the ball.
Yeah, Kevin, that's been an emphasis for them. You don't want to beat yourself. So you look up and down the roster, it's a pretty disciplined group, but it's also the kind of thing that can change from year to year.
Now here's Schroeder. Hasn't made one yet. Stewart down low. Covered by Smith. On its way from Beasley for two. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Buries it down low. And the Bulls lead by two. Kobe White, he's been feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Bulls. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Now the Bulls with it. On the court for the Pistons. Holland is out there with Asar Thompson. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Schroeder in at the point. Now here's Herter. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Giddey against Schroeder. Stewart with the screen on Giddey. And the dunk by Stewart.
Well, look, offensively, you want to put Stewart in the pick and roll. He's just so versatile.
Herter against Beasley. Screen by Smith. Stewart with the steal. Now here's Schroeder. Giddey defending. It's stolen by Smith. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Beasley against Giddey. Smith outside. Fires from the wing. And that one is off. The Pistons trailing. And here's Schroeder. Still yet to score. In the last few decades, we've seen the three become more and more necessary for offenses. Wondering if you think that's a good thing.
Well, it is. And teams not only understand the value of making a lot of three-point shots, but the threat of the three spreads out defenses and actually makes it easier for you to get shots at the rim. So the three is absolutely necessary to be a great offensive team in this league.
Quickly, is the arc too close? Should they move it, maneuver that a little bit?
Well, the skill level is really, really high. I like the suggestion of keeping the arc the same all the way around, which would eliminate the corner three.
Schroeder hits them both. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Smith. And here is Giddey. He's guarded by Schroeder. They get the rebound. And here is Giddey. Back to Smith. Giddey sets the pick for Smith. And here's Herter outside. Sinks the triple. Herter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Now here's Beasley. Shoots over Herter. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Giddey against Schroeder. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Williams sets a screen for Herter. Another three for Chicago.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Schroeder passes to Beasley. Back to Schroeder. This one for three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Schroeder's got 5 points so far.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Giddey making the defenders look like they're on ice.
Beasley outside. Schroeder setting the pick for Beasley. From the arc. Rebound by the Bulls.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Back to Giddey. Shoots over Schroeder. Thompson with the rebound. Pistons trail by 3. Here's the break. His first shot coming late. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Holland's got his first points of the game. Chicago has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Pass to Herter. Williams sets a screen for Herter. Shot clock at 6. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Holland. He's guarded by Williams. Inside. Holland, no good. Chicago leading by 3. In the corner, it's Buzelis. And the layup's good off the glass.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Thompson looking for an opening. Schroeder against Herter. 13 feet away. And it's good. 2 points. Schroeder's got 7.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, and that shows how much confidence he has in his ability and the work that he's put into his game.
Herter, no good. Pistons trail by 3. Hollins kicks it over to Schroeder. Thompson, a screen on Giddey. Now Schroeder, he's got 7. It's tipped. It's stolen by Buzelis. 3 on 3. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Buzelis has got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls. Schroeder passes to Stewart. Pass to Beasley. No one near him. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, taking care of the ball has to be their #1 priority. But they also have to stay aggressive. You have to strike a good balance.
Herter, no good. Pistons trailed by 5. Hollins kicks it over to Schroeder. Stewart down low. On the wing, Thompson. Smith against Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Stewart with a screen on Smith. Nobody near Schroeder. Buries the 20-footer. Schroeder's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Giddey, no one around him. And the 3-ball is good. And the Bulls lead by 6.
And as a playmaker, Giddey has made huge strides learning how to create for himself and his teammates.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Welcome to the court, your Chicago Bulls.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. Dosunmu comes in for Buzelis. Kobe White, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And Ball subbed in for Josh Giddey. And a different look here for the Pistons. Duren, he's checked in for Holland. Tobias Harris comes in for Asar Thompson. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Malik Beasley. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Cunningham finds Duren. Hardaway with it. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
He's known for his jump shot, but Hardaway isn't afraid to mix it up inside.
White dishes the ball. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Here's Dosunmu. Off target from outside. Pistons trail by 4 after a solid rookie campaign. Coach Jalen Duren had a breakout sophomore year.
Well, Kevin, Jalen Duren knows who he is. Averaging a double-double, but he stays within himself. Doesn't take very many jump shots, shot well over 60%, and he has got a great motor.
White, good. Great play by Williams to set it up. That's 10 points for Kobe White.
Laser focus from White. The moment that pass was headed to him, he was ready.
Here's Cunningham. Excellent D there from Ball. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Chicago. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Vucevic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. Going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. Josh Giddey's checked in for Williams. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Here's Cunningham. 7 points in the game. Thompson, a screen on White. Hardaway for 3. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's White on the wing. Back to Giddey. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Ball up top. Covered by Cunningham. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, ball size makes him a difficult guy to guard. He uses him well to pick up fouls while shooting.
The Bulls have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Hey, Coach, one area the Bulls can struggle with, defending the outside shot.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been very poor the last few seasons on that front. Not closing out, missing assignments. It's strange because they were once elite in that regard under Donovan.
Now here is Harris. Scoreless thus far.
And that mid-range jumper, Harris's go-to shot before he developed the consistency from range.
Thompson against Giddey. Now here's Vucevic. D right on him. The Bulls with another miss.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
It's deflected. Giddy with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Golden State.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
The kick out to Ball. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Cunningham passes to Duren. Outside Hardaway. Cunningham looking it over. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
And he can't get the first one. Coach, it didn't take long for Cade Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him, so he had to step up. And I've never heard Cade Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggles. He's got everything you could want in a team leader.
All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Duren, no good.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
To the inside. Pass to Giddey. Now here's Dosunmu, defended by Duren. Pistons trail by 6. There's the lob to Duren. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
What timing on the alley-oop from Duren. That speaks to the chemistry and connection he has with his guys.
Now here's Vucevic. He's got 7. Pass the ball for 3. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Cunningham outside. Let's go. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Cunningham's got 10 points.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And that's been a very close game here. The Bulls on top. They lead by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Nick. Obviously very tough out there. What's your mindset?
Just want to come out and not aggressive and just play hard on defense, getting stops. They're a great team, so they're not going to quit. They're going to keep playing. We just have to keep getting stops and keep believing that we can win this game, and good things will happen at the end.
I know that's what Coach is going to preach in the second half. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings.
Look at Detroit. This hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. They've let a number of winnable games slip away, but do not sleep on them. Oh, sorry about that. They have the talent to kick it into high gear and right down the stretch.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Bulls.
They've done a lot of things well, but I look at the second chance points. That's where they're doing the most damage, guys.
Comes down to 1-2 right now. They wanted more.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first two quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Bulls leading by 5. They've got Josh Giddey. Vucevic is out there with Dosunmu. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's White in at the 2. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Hardaway a screen on Ball. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Well, Cunningham has such a great feel for the game. Reads his teammates' movements really well.
Ball kicks to Giddey. Over Thompson. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Pistons trail by 6. Pass to Harris. It's stolen by Vucevic. Giddey against Cunningham. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Giddey. Here's Dosunmu. And the 3 off target. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Giddey. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Vucevic, defended by Duren. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And Thompson slams it home.
Well, we got to credit that steal by Duren to start the break. He can be disruptive.
Ball, the pass to Giddey. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and that's 2 points on the layup. Giddey's got 7 points in the game.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Cunningham, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Yeah, I like it when Cunningham's looking to score. That puts the defenses into some tough positions.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good.
The former #1 pick, Cunningham, has dealt with some injuries, but when he's healthy, he's always a factor.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. The lead is 2. Hardaway against White. And Vucevic kicks to White. 6 on the shot clock. Chicago again turning it over.
Pistons ball.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Sunday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Now here is Harris. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Duren finds Cunningham. Thompson left side. Down low. Here's Duren. Out to Thompson for the lead. Bangs home the trifecta. Thompson's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Get loud, fans, on the court. Your Light Squad. It's T-shirt time, fans. On your feet and make some noise.
And a quick look at the numbers for Nikola Vucevic. He's averaging about 19 points per, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, look, he is truly the kind of player you build everything around. Your plays, your lineups, it's all about setting this guy up for success.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 15. Outside, White. High post, Vucevic. Great touch on the 16-footer. Vucevic has got 9 points.
Well, when the moment is right, Vucevic can be an effective spot-up shooter.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And a wide-open look for Cunningham. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hardaway has got his 4th assist in this one. Chicago trailing here. To Giddey. Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
How about the focus here from Ball on offense? Constantly looking for ways to score. Feels like he can get any shot he wants.
Outside Hardaway. And here is Duren. Pass to Harris. Thompson with it, puts up a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Dosunmu with it. Hardaway picks him up. Dosunmu, the pass to Giddey. Vucevic's screen on Thompson. Out to the right wing. Unloads. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Vucevic has got 4 this quarter.
And Vooch knows he can hit it off the pass. I love his confidence in quick trigger.
Duren the pass to Harris. Pistons passing it around. Thompson outside. Hardaway sets a screen for Thompson. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Hardaway, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Vucevic against Hardaway. And it's Vucevic missing. Detroit's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And the shot goes down.
He has become a pure shooter. And from mid-range, Harris is deadly.
Here's White. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. White left side. Traps in the tray. White's got 13.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Now here's Hardaway. 6 points for him. To the paint. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. And it's 8 points for Tim Hardaway.
Yeah, there's Cunningham unselfishly giving up the ball. Great pass.
Here's Giddey. The kick out to Ball. Vucevic a screen on Cunningham. Here's Ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
And he makes the first. Smith checked in for Chicago. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Detroit. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Cunningham. Ball hits them both. Pistons trail by 3. Pass to Schroeder. Duran sets the screen for Schroeder. Misses the 3. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And stolen by Harris. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Chicago grabs the miss. Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Yeah, what an agile drive by White to be able to slip past the contact like that.
Beasley against White. Beasley, the pass to Harris. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Chicago leading by 5. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. Outside, White. Smith sets the pick for White. Off target from three-point range.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
For Detroit, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. That free throw good from Thompson.
This rookie, Thompson, is special. A talented guard who does a little bit of everything.
Some changes for Chicago. Williams, he's checked in for Lonzo Ball. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Josh Giddey. He hits both from the stripe.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
The Bulls leading by 3. Now here's Dosunmu. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And he comes up with the deuce. 17 points for Kobe White. Pistons have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Harris passes to Thompson. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 5 assists in the game. The Bulls have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. It's White on the wing. The kick out to Williams. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The Pistons working the ball around now. Harris's shot is good.
And really a combo forward with a solid outside touch. Harris is the ideal fit for the modern NBA.
Now here's Herter. He's got 10. Outside, White. Williams, a screen on Schroeder. White, good. White's got 20.
Yeah, and after not making any triples in the first half, that's his second since the break.
Here's Schroeder. Good on the shot.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
The Bulls with the lead. And here is Dosunmu. Here's White. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Durham. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Dosunmu. Then for the Pistons, Stewart comes in for Harris. And it's Howland in for Asar Thompson. No one near Herter as he lets it fly. No good on the quick three. Detroit's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Stewart, a screen for Schroeder. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Chicago has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Pass to Smith. Outside, White. Smith with a screen on Beasley. White, and he's good on the three ball. White's got 13 points in the second half.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Schroeder.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Smith scanning the floor. Herter with it. Beasley covering. Herter, no good. Detroit's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for White. Putting up about 18 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds.
Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
Yeah, and make no mistake, we're watching a special guy here, and his numbers only tell a fraction of the story.
That free throw, no good. All Reeds checked in for Detroit. Fontecchio's coming in for Holland. And the second free throw, good.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Herter against Beasley. Herter passes to White. Another 3 for Chicago.
And he's caught fire from long range here in the second half.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Pass to Beasley. Reed, a screen on Herter. 20 feet out. Gonzalez grabs the board. Bulls leading by 3. To the inside.
Isaiah Stewart.
It's his first trip to the line.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
Jalen Smith taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Holland, he's checked in for Reed. And he's good on the second. Pistons trail by 4. Now Schroeder, 14 points for him. And yes, it's good. Schroeder's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Herter. Smith with a screen on Beasley. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Bulls lead by 2. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
I like the way the Donovan's conveying that scouting report to his guys.
I mean, knowing how your opponent plays is important, and I think he's on point on this one.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Detroit, Holland is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then it's Simone Fontecchio. And it's Schroeder in at the 1. Trains the three-pointer.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Smith with a screen on Schroeder. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, that's only his first turnover of the game, but you know he'd like to have that one back.
The Pistons lead it. Beasley with it. Pass to Holland. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Schroeder against Jones. Clock at 6. Down low. And Herter gets it to go. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Well, this is where Jones is at his best, distributing the basketball.
Now Fontecchio. Schroeder outside. Pass to Holland. All sorts of time. And Jones pulls it down.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Here's Schroeder. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Schroeder's got 12 points in just the second half. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Now here's Jones. Over in the corner, Williams. Chicago needs to get a shot off. Jones, no luck. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And Stewart gets it to go. And now it's a 3-point Piston lead.
Well, this is where Stewart should look to score. He can be very effective down low.
Now here's Herter. Smith with a screen on Beasley. To the middle. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Pass to Holland. 3-pointer. Buzelis grabs the board.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
Jones, the pass to Smith. Now here's Herter. Inside, Jones. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Schroeder surveying the floor. Hollins kicks to Beasley. Again, the Pistons score.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Jones against Schroeder. It's tipped.
Well, his block numbers might not always show it, but Stewart is a strong defender who alters a lot of shots.
Beasley with a clean look. Kicks it out to Schroeder. It's picked off. Herter with it. Beasley covering. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive, so there's a balance.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. And the Pistons lead by 4.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
And it's Jones with the ball for Chicago. Feet out and he hits it.
Really not where we normally see Jones operate, but good for him to grow his comfort zone.
Schroeder passes to Hollins. Stewart with the screen on Williams. Pistons passing it around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
And that one falls for Holland.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Asar Thompson comes in for Fontecchio. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Malik Beasley. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Bulls trail by 3. Giddey finds White. Back to Giddey. Ball from long range. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 5 assists in the game. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Giddey against Thompson. Pass to Cunningham. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, this is the story of the night for that defense. They have not been able to contain Cunningham.
White looking around. Vucevic setting the pick for White. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Detroit, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Cunningham kicks to Holland. To the paint. And he converts the layup.
One thing I really like about Asar Thompson, he's a team-first guy, always willing to make the extra pass.
Ball against Cunningham. Here's White. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Kobe White. Taking 2 shots.
shooting 2.
And that one falls for White.
Well, what's great about Kobe White is his commitment to raising his game. You look at him season to season, and he's always trying to do more.
Harris is checked in for the Pistons. And he makes both free throws. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. Cunningham for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
And make no mistake, Giddey is a skilled passer who knows when and where to put the ball.
Detroit's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Outside Hardaway. Duran a screen. Hardaway kicks to Cunningham. Back to Hardaway. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
3.
Cunningham's got 4 assists in the game. Ball, the pass to Dosunmu. Back to Ball. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Pass to Vucevic. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
And here's Cunningham. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. 2 teammates not on the same wavelength there.
The Bulls shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. On the wing, Giddey. To take the lead. Good D by Thompson. The Pistons have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. And they double up Cunningham. Pass to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Here's Duran. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Giddey's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And it's White missing. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Hardaway kicks to Cunningham. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. And the Pistons lead by 3. Thompson against Giddey. Over Thompson. And the Bulls with another miss. Detroit's got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Hardaway dishes to Cunningham. Shoots over Ball. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Well, in these big moments, Cunningham really wants the ball.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Vucevic down low. Duran's on him. Vucevic to the pass to Ball. Right a screen.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Vucevic.
2 minutes.
Shoots over Duran. And it's Vucevic missing. Detroit leading by 5. Harris dishes to Cunningham. .146 left in the game. Hardaway for 3. Vucevic with the rebound. Chicago's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Stone cold stuff there from Josh Giddey. Big time shot in the moment.
Second team foul. Second line for 1, Josh Giddey.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Cunningham outside. Hardaway, no good. Chicago trailing here. Ball, the pass to Dosunmu. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Cunningham. From deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Cunningham's got 22 points.
Cunningham's teammates and coaches trust in him in a big spot.
Now, here's Vucevic, defended by Duran. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Those are some veteran instincts there by Vooch, knowing the situation and giving his team needed points.
Here's Chicago. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Down low. Pass to Dosunmu. Outside, White. To tie it up. Rebounded by the Pistons. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Shooting for Detroit. Cade Cunningham. 2 shots.
The first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. And both at the line. It's a 5-point game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
Chicago calls timeout. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He challenged his team. He said they're not going to give us this one. We have to take it from them, starting now. We'll see if that message resonated. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And here are the Bulls now. Here's Vucevic. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Big Vooch with a big bucket. That is clutch.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. On for the Pistons, Tim Hardaway Jr. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game. Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 5. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
It's time for Dance Dance. If you see yourself, let's hear it for you.
.17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's White missing. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. 5th team foul. Shooting for Detroit, Duran, 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Knocks down the trifecta. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Shooting for Detroit, Tim Hardaway Jr. at the line for 2.
No good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Pass to Dosunmu. There's the 3. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here.
It's time for the Golden Crew. We are the Pistons.
And an intentional foul right there.
One for ball. 4th personal foul. Shooting for Detroit, Cade Cunningham, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.